that this strategy is not going to be the best for your KD, but also it's not bad at all for your KD. Like, I actually am not doing bad at all. Okay. Wow. Alright, so hello gamers and welcome back to another BattleBit Remastered video. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to level up extremely quickly, the ultimate leveling guide in BattleBit Remastered, and this is how I've leveled up so fast while playing this game. And as you can see right now, I have more XP than people with 80 kills when I have 50. I have 25 less kills, but I have 4,000 more XP than these people, and I'm going to show you how I'm doing this. And also I'm using the Val, which is a really bad gun overall right now, so I'm just trying to max out this gun because I'm trying to max out every gun in the game, and I'm just working on this one right now. So don't use this gun in particular when you're doing this strategy, but it's not the worst gun you can use for this. But yeah, now to show you guys how to level up quickly, let's start off with your setup. Now, it's very important to choose a gun that will get you a decent number of kills. It doesn't have to give you the most kills in a whole match, but your gun needs to have a few things. First off, it needs to be able to kill people pretty well, you know? Secondly, it needs to have a decent to fast movement speed. I'm talking at least around 1. You know, you're not going to want to have an LMG for this. It's not going to be anywhere near as good. So the best gun probably in the whole game is going to be the Vector, but there's actually an argument for not the Vector and not an SMG for this. And the reason for that is because the headshot multiplier on the SMGs is super low. It's only 1.2 versus basically every other primary weapon is 1.5, including DMRs, including assault rifles, carbines, PDWs. They all have a 1.5 times headshot multi, and that doesn't sound like it would give you more XP, but it does, because if the final shot you land is a headshot, you are going to get 400 extra XP, so basically triple XP if you land a final shot on the head. And of course, if a gun does more headshot damage, it's going to hit a final shot more times on a head than a gun that only does 3 extra damage on the head, like the Vector. Now that game ended, so I have to find a new one, and basically what you're going to want to do here is set the map size to 127, don't change the maps, and then go to game modes, and basically check everything that's not domination, rush, and conquest, because basically all the other game modes actually don't exist in these servers yet, so you don't have to uncheck them, it won't do anything, as well as frontline. But if you do this, now you can see there's only capture the flag lobbies, and that's very important because we don't want any other lobbies. And as you can see, these servers are full. But what you can do is just click through all of them until it lets you in. And generally speaking, this won't take that long. There we go, we already got it. So yeah, just do that for 5 seconds and you get in. And the only issue is I just loaded out of a server, so this might be the one that I just left, because it doesn't tell you if the match has ended, but it looks like we're good. So moving on to your secondary, honestly, anything that's going to get you kills that isn't the deagle, unless you really want to use the deagle, because the deagle gives you a slower walk speed. You want to just run around when you're doing this. I personally run the Unica, but you don't have to do that. And going back a little bit, I forgot to say, the class you're going to use is Medic. The reason for that is because the best way to earn XP in the whole game is with Medic. There is an argument for Recon, which is that you can kill people from really far away and get like 1,000 XP a kill, but when you're that far away, chances are you're not going to get that many kills. You know, you're just not going to get as many. And the other one that actually does get quite a bit of XP is Engineer when he blows up vehicles, but we'll talk about why that's not as good as you think, and you don't have to run Engineer anyway. And for the rest of your setup, you're going to want, of course, C4. Secondary gadget is going to be the same. First aid is going to be the same because there's only one option. And last up, you're going to want frag grenades or impact grenades if you like impacts. Personally, I like frags the most. Flashbangs are just not good. They don't get you kills, so don't use them. Technically, you can kill people with them, but you're not going to get that many kills. You might get 1 a game, maybe. So I'm going to keep using the S-Val, even though, like I said, it's not the best gun you can use for this, but it is actually maybe one of the better ones. So for this game mode, you're going to want to get close range. You're going to want to get to the other team's side. And you're going to want to focus on playing tactically, surviving, staying in the other team's spawn. If you have a good squad, you can keep respawning in their spawn and just go for headshot kills. But there's one particular reason that I'm playing capture the flag, and it's not for capturing the flag. If you do this game mode, you're not going to want to capture the flag, because if you pick up the flag, you get 50 points. There's one really specific reason that it's really, really good to play on this game mode. And also, try to help your team when you can. Of course, I couldn't there because there's 5 people. But yes, you're Medic. Revive people like crazy. You're going to get so much XP from doing that. Now, as you can see, I have a really good spawn, so I don't really need to change that much. But if you have a bad spawn, all your team is like back here or something, just click the X, go to the other teams. Just do that constantly until you find a good spawn. I don't think it's going very well for this team, which is really unfortunate. We might even try to swap, but I don't think I can. Oh, wait, they actually let me change. Okay, that's crazy. Did not expect that. So now I want to just keep changing my squads. Of course, if they're locked, you can't change. Oh my gosh. And also you can hover over people's names and see what team they're on, but that takes a while. I like to just quickly go through all of them, and you're going to want to start by going through the big teams, and then sometimes the small teams also have people at the front, but since there's less of them, there's less of a chance of them being at the front. But I guess I'll just stay on this guy's team. And so the guns I do recommend for this is going to be something like a good assault rifle. That's great for close range, like the M4A1 is really good, or an SMG like the Vector, like the MP7, or of course you could go with the P90, because the P90 also has a really good headshot multi. But the reason that the capture the flag game mode is so good is that it has vehicles, but it's not like Conquest, because it only has two types of vehicles, which is the basic Humvee, no armor, as well as, oh my gosh, and the second one is the quad, or the ATV or whatever. Both of those can easily be killed in maximum like 3 C4, and they give you the same amount of XP for killing them as you'd get with a tank kill, like a kill on a tank or a helicopter. They all give you 1800. I don't know why. Even the quads, even the ATVs. The only issue is that this is not the correct side to be playing on for this, but as you can see now, only 2 for this one. Like, they are everywhere, and it's only these 2 types, and I just got 3600 XP in 1 second. I'm almost out of C4 now, and the frag grenades, they don't really work as well. They actually only do 1 damage. I don't know why. They should do more than 1. And then bullets are obviously not very good for taking out vehicles, so what I could really do right now is just respawn. But in this single life, I've gotten more XP than the entire lobby has gotten in their single lives, because I've just killed 2 vehicles. Now, normally, it's going to be way more difficult to kill 2 vehicles. And as you can see, I went for a headshot there, 600 XP. And now, as you can see, I have the best team by far. These guys are just in their spawn. So yes, the other class you can run is Engineer if you want to. And also, I can actually heal people up as well. And the main thing you're going to want to do, if you want to just get some really easy and quick XP, is actually just top people off on their health, because you get a 50 XP bonus just for giving somebody the final 1 health. So for whatever reason, if they're at, 99 health, and see, I'm not even going to fight this guy. I'm just going to blow up his vehicle, and I just get 1800. But yeah, if I top somebody off, I get 50 XP plus whatever else I was going to get from that starting bit. So that's just some free XP for doing like nothing. Another 1800. And keep in mind, no other game mode does this. Infantry Conquest kind of does it, but it's not as close range as this. You're not going to get as many reses. This is genuinely the best. And what you can do if you really want to work with your teammate to do this is you can just have your friend give you, oh, come on. No! That would have been about 8,000 XP in 1 life. Like, keep in mind, because of how the XP works in this game, I would have leveled up from like 1 to 7 in a single freaking life from doing this. So if you're a new player, this will level you up probably faster than any other strategy. And as you can see, I'm trying to kill this vehicle. It really depends what gun you have. And this guy's a medic, so he's gonna try to res me. But it really does depend on what gun you have to destroy the vehicles, because some of them do more damage to vehicles than others. And I can just jump shot this car, and there we go, 1800. And do keep in mind, when you're blowing up the vehicles, just stay a little bit away. I don't know how that guy one-shot me, but stay a little bit away from the vehicles, because the C4 radius is not that big, but the explosive vehicle radius is massive. And this is going to be the main road they're going to use, so you're going to want to camp around here. Now, generally speaking, people will just keep driving the vehicles in, throw some C4. Okay, I just blew myself up, but I got 2100 XP, in 1 life. Instantly, 10 kills worth of XP immediately. On the one end, you have this bridge. This bridge is going to be really good and around this area. Like, if I went back over here, the only issue is that I don't think it counts as an enemy vehicle. So that's why you can't blow up vehicles, in your spawn or something, because it won't give you the XP. It'll give you 1% for every damage point on the vehicle. As you can see, I got 88 because it had 88 health left, or 88% health. I really don't recommend you even bother with those. That's definitely pretty good. Okay, please don't blow that up. 1800. So I'm probably just going to want to respawn again, and these guys are on Team L. Lima. Oh my gosh. Yes, there we go. So yeah, that strategy of hovering over people is super good, because I just don't have to run that far. Please get out of your car, dude. People love to get out of their cars like right away. So what you can do is, just run in there, just blow it up. As you can see, even from that range, I took damage and I killed the guy there. So I just got over 2000 XP. You got to keep in mind though, that this strategy is not going to be the best for your KD, but also it's not bad at all for your KD. Like, I actually am not doing bad at all. Okay. Wow, dude. I only have 20 kills, but I have 32,000 XP. So I may as well have like an 8 KD with the amount of XP I'm gaining. And like I said, it's not even that bad. Like, I'm going 21 and 12. I have almost a 2 KD. It's kind of just like play the game, kind of aggressive, stay in one sort of area, and then go for headshots. And also, if you see a vehicle, run at it with reckless abandon until you kill it with the C4. Like I said, you can run the engineer class, and that sounds like a good idea, right? But since you're already going to be close enough to all these vehicles that it's not going to really matter that much. And yeah, does this work? Okay, yeah, it blows you up through walls too, so just be very careful. But I don't care, I got like 2k XP. It's worth it, you know? If you really care about your KD, you're probably not playing for XP too much. But if you're just trying to get all the guns and you don't really feel like doing that much, this is not only the best way to get XP, but also it's very fun. I actually really like this. But also it gives you the XP that you'd want. So I'm just gonna run over here. I'm getting shot at, I don't care. Throw this 3, and yeah, you can just have yourself die with the explosion as well, and that isn't usually the best, and as you can see, went for the headshot there, but it really depends. So I still have 3 C4, and honestly, if you run out of C4, I do recommend you just despawn, unless you're already on like a good kill streak and there's tons of people around or something. But if you really just want to, you know, take that 10 seconds to spawn back in, you got your C4 back. And this guy is going to revive me, but keep in mind that if they're not a medic, it's going to take this long, you know, it's gonna take a really long time. But now I can heal him. I don't recommend you heal yourself, heal the other guy, you know, heal the guy that just rezzed you. It's nice to him, and also it gives you some XP, and you don't really care about him, you care about your XP. All right, just avoid all these people here, go for this. Yes, dude. And as you can see, there's a ton of people here, and if you really wanted to, that's probably the concentration of enemies as well. But the enemies are always concentrated here, you know, along here, usually just this area, not over here at all, and then over here. And then this lane across here, especially this area, is really annoying, but this entire lane here is where everyone is going to be fighting. Now, you got to keep in mind, though, that's not really where the vehicles are going to be. And sure, if you do get, you know, 4 headshot kills, it's going to be as much as getting a single vehicle, but it's 4 headshot kills, you know, it really depends on your skill level. I kind of prefer the more consistent strategy because the people getting all the kills, they're not getting as much XP as I am, you know? You can partially go for kills, get reses and stuff. Ooh. Dude, my jump shots. The strategy has a method to it, which other strategies don't really have a method to them. You just kind of be a medic, you know? Since this one does have a specific strategy, you know, I'm about to get all the XP here, 4k XP right there. And this is the area you're gonna want to kind of hang out in the whole time, but they aren't always going to use that main road. You can kind of, you know, hang out. Oh, there's another one right there. All right, I won't be able to get it though. No, I only got 1 C4. Hey, that was enough. So yeah, about 7,000 XP in one life. Yeah, the game ended 28 kills right behind a guy with 62. Crazy. But yeah, gamers, if you guys did enjoy, make sure to like and subscribe if you're new. Comment down below if this worked for you. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Have a nice day.